Welcome to Global Tax Talks Tax in 60 Seconds. I'm Will Morris, and here are some things to watch out for in the coming week. First, Brazil's dramatic tax reform continues to advance. After initial passage in December, the government has now presented the first in a series of laws providing for the actual operation of the two taxes, the goods and services tax and an excise tax. This law covers such items as what is a taxable event, the location of operation, the initial rate, 26.5%, as well as rules related to the incidence of taxes on imports, export immunity, and its operational model. The government promises a second law soon on the administration system for these new taxes. Actions expected in the lower house before the summer. And of course, this comes on top of recent transfer pricing reform and some significant changes to the corporate tax regime, although we haven't actually seen that legislation yet. But it's worth watching not just because Brazil is a large and important country on its own, but also because its regional leadership in LATAM and more broadly means others may follow it. Next, the UN Ad Hoc Tax Committee, responsible for drawing up the terms of reference for a new UN Tax Framework Convention, is wrapping up its first substantive 2-week meeting in New York City. Among topics considered for inclusion as high-level commitments in the terms of reference were the equitable taxation of the income of multinational enterprises and the taxation of cross-border transactions, crucial topics. However, in a continuation of an earlier theme, a number of developed countries emphasized the importance of reaching consensus, while many developing countries expressed doubts as to whether that was necessary. But the project moves ahead. And in related news, the Latin American and Caribbean Tax Platform, or PTLAC, holds a ministerial meeting this week and will consider papers on environmental tax issues, progressivity, and tax incentives. These new initiatives are definitely capturing the tax headlines right now. And in a quick roundup of Pillar 2 news, Canada and Poland are the latest countries to introduce draft comprehensive Pillar 2 legislation. As expected, Poland's law would only apply from 1/1/25 because of retroactivity concerns, but with an option for taxpayers to apply the IIR and QDMTT retroactively to 1/1/24. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and come back next week so that you stay global tax ready.